Welcome to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, facing a fellow Conference USA opponent, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Blue Raiders offense will start this game off. And here he is, guys. Anytime he line gets set, first down. He's gonna pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Dropping back, it's Osborne. Feeling some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after them.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So the UTEP Miners offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay, it's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality, let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The play action fake. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. To the air. It's Fowler. Get it out on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut the...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Now on second down. The run to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Fowler. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Give to the running back. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Miners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Gonna run it. It's Hill. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Madden. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Osborne. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fair catch, called for and made. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the 2nd play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Madden. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking for a man. It's Osborne. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. He's looking to throw it. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. Throwing right. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Marshall. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Back to pass. It's Osborne. Zings it complete to the right. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're working that left side.
And those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
Might be looking to run. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. They'll give it to the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. from the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Working that left side now.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He'll take a shot. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. They'll send out the kicker here. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop farmer and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner will be brought down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the grab on the left. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Flying down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Blue Raiders!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed, and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Gets rid of it. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Miners line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Madden. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes a man miss. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Osborne. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Comes out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Freeman. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The inside handoff. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Miners will punt it away on 4th down. He gets a block. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw, it's Osborne. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And after that, best thing you can do, punt it away. Here comes the special teams. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Power football with the run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, MTSU! What a grab and go for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. To the air, it's Fowler. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads it downfield. Fires into traffic, picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. How about that D coming up with a play like that? Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Kentucky is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair. They're up 14 over Georgia. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And as as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They ran it on first down, now on second. Looking for a man. It's Fowler. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Freeman. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's got it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Quick toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run. They're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And they did tack on the extra point. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Osborne. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He makes a catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Offense gets set for second down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
The Miners will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Madden. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking downfield, it's Osborne. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Got it past the marker. Tackled, but he has a first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The back goes in motion. They keep attacking through the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Madden. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. To the air, it's Fowler. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Miners will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Offense getting set for first down. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down coming up. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Using his legs, it's Green. Nice move to pick up yardage. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. The give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He's got his man. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after that completion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. And you've seen his athleticism, his speed, his bend, and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Old Dominion is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Marshall. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Now 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Fowler. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the catch and knocked down. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. And they got him for the sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Miners will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Back to throw, it's Osborne. Makes his connection. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And the beatdown has ensued.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to add another. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. They'll leave it with him. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He'll come out throwing on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to throw, it's Fowler. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They're bringing heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw. stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
This quarterback does an outstanding job in his preparation, watching film and understanding when he has to pull the ball on these types of run plays. Great job keying on the defender and quickly making the right decision to pull it and then go get north and get the first.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Throws to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Quick release by the QB. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It's good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
from the gun. The running back looking for room.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's got it down the middle. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to bully their way for the first. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs. Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. We all count our stats at the end of the season. We look up.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
He got it! And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.